Okay, what I want you to pay attention to is the placement of the light source. This is going to be a short video because when you look at the video that I captured at 8:19 a.m., again, remember this is limited sky space that I can capture. At 8:19 a.m. while I'm standing in front of my leasing office, I am facing building 1810, which is in this direction. I can't see anything. I can't see the sky space over there. While I am over in that direction, the light source is on my side like it is here. It's on this direction. But when I'm standing over there, I'm not facing backwards, which I would have to be in order to get it at this trajectory, at this location, this direction. The entity is keeping the light source here, and then as I go downstairs to the office, it moves it to be adjacent to the palm trees that are beside building 1810, just like you'll see in the video captured yesterday at 8:19 a.m. When I am facing building 1810, I turn immediately to my side, and that's where the light source is. This is not the same location as building 1810, and it would necessarily mean a movement of my body in order to get this. The entity is moving the light source. You also know this because in an entirely different region on Route 61 at 7:50 a.m., the light source is moving in real time. Literally, as the bus turns, the light source turns. That's not the sun maintaining that maintenance of perfect presence over me, which is speaking to the target individual, where demons are stalking, maintaining that presence. How are demons stalking under the light source? Demons, remember, demonic activity, criminal monitoring, the demon-possessed stalk in the path. That means they maintain presence in your path, and they do so in the environment that's supposed to appear natural. And while they are crossing path in the engineered light, they are stalking. This is the monitoring system. They're crossing path in the engineered light. A psychopath wants to do like this. This is what a demon, one person, a demon, wants to do this back and forth in front of you. All right, that would be very obvious and weird. So the demon-possessed, which is a group stalking, criminal surveillance, they act as a group. All right, so you've got multiple people all at one time. It's supposed to appear like traffic. It's supposed to appear like pedestrians. It's supposed to appear like people getting on and off the bus. It's supposed to appear like people coming and getting out of their apartments and walking downstairs and getting into their car, driving on and off the property. All right, it's supposed to appear like, I guess, traffic in the airspace. Everything is supposed to appear on its surface. But it's also, this is what they're doing. They're pacing around in the engineered light, and the light source remains over you from the beginning to the end of the day. All right, and when the entity covers up the light source, like you've witnessed as I speak to the demonic, because you're understanding what's not the natural weather, when you're looking at the maintenance of a light source for 10 hours in the day, that's already putting you on notice. This is not the natural environment. You are witnessing concealing the light source as it's covered up when I'm documenting and exposing demonic activity. How are they maintaining the same exact environment? The maintenance of amplified audible noise remains, and with simultaneity to what I do, or anything on a communication device, and the demon-possessed are stalking in the path with light, typically using their vehicles, all right? Typically using whatever manifestation of light that is available. That's how the demon-possessed are maintaining presence in your path in the engineered light. Engineered light is always present, even when it appears to be dark or a cloudy day. You've seen the different tones of light, the different hues. It remains on a cloudy day. Demons are stalking in the path, maintaining crossing paths with you while keeping light all around. Flashing light, hazard lights, turn signals, headlights, brake lights. That's what the demon-possessed are doing. And they are acting pursuant to an identical behavior pattern. Okay, that's the demonic. That's the demon-possessed. And they do it on a massive scale under the light source that remains over you all day long while they are pacing all around you. All right, and in the spirit, you're actually looking at disgusting creatures who are pacing all around. They're literally like animals, like insects. But you are looking on the physical, and you don't see that spiritual condition. You're looking at people who want to, in every way, keep that condition a secret. They want to look like I'm just driving by. They want to look like I'm just going home. I'm pulling into my driveway. They want to look like I'm just pushing my baby carriage, my stroller. I'm just walking down the street. I'm just walking my dog. Those are demons that are pacing around, and they are maintaining presence in that engineered light, and they are deliberately focused on you, and they know every move you make. And this light source has nothing to do with that engineered light that was above my door in the bedroom, okay? That is a specific indicator, which is to specific knowledge of my location, and also an intent to inflict further harm, to psychologically, emotionally, and sexually offend, okay, while I speak to what is the methods of prosecution. That's the behavioral pattern. As I engage in the creation of policy, literally as I document, the demon-possessed replicate it. They'll do more of it, okay? Like I said, that was a different tactic. So as soon as I pointed that out, now they're just continuously doing that. They were not doing that before. I point out every method of stalking with light, okay? As soon as I point it out and I speak to what is implicated, because everything that the entity is doing has a legal significance, and it's speaking to the way you're going to prosecute civilly and criminally. The more that I point it out, the more that the entity engages in it, which is demonic. That's the personality defect of the psychopath that's engaging in group stalking. Group stalking is done, it's engaged in, it's committed by a demon-possessed person. It's demonic activity, all right? But it's achieving criminal surveillance by a government, and you literally have them engaging in criminal surveillance in helicopters in that specific environment. It's not a coincidence. That is speaking to the sex offender that's routinely stalking, engaging in surveillance by helicopter. They're sex offenders keeping me under surveillance, knowing the location in my private space where I'm taking my panties off, okay? They are closely monitoring while I'm washing my body, drying it off, okay? Putting on lotion. I'm not trying to give you, I'm letting you know this is the level of detail that the demon possessed are hovering and obsessed in. You know that by the maintenance of a light source. You know that by the engineered light that you see, all of the iterations of stalking with light that you have seen. That is the reality of their condition, and that is the reality of their obsession. And that is a threat to your life, okay? That's beyond weird and creepy. It's very sick. And this is a government and the people of the state who do not want you to know that and go to a desperate extent to even offend and harass because they are being exposed and being documented as the psychopath, group stalker, demon possessed minions that they are. And that's not name calling, that's the truth. Those that are bearing badges, those that are in positions of government, those that want to appear as though they're just your coworker, no, not in a specific environment, not where all the hallmarks are present. You're catching Satan in the act, okay? It is currently 8:35 a.m. and this is the maintenance of the light source that is not adjacent to building 1810. I wouldn't be able to capture it in this. It's in perfect alignment with me. That's the pattern of conduct. In perfect alignment with where I'm standing in my apartment. This is not in alignment with what is building 1810 while I stand in that direction. And if it was, I would be facing, when I'm down there, I would be facing in this direction. And you'll see when I get back down there. Oh, actually, you don't need to. You can look at the video I captured at 8:19 and you'll see where I'm facing my body. I'm at facing building 1810 at my leasing office, and I turn just like this to get the light source, which remains over me. And then at 5 p.m., where is it? It's outside of my building, my leasing office on the opposite side of the same building. And then when I come upstairs back to my apartment, it's outside of my bedroom window, aiming the same exact engineer light, having nothing to do with sunlight, okay? This is P.O.C. It's 8:36 a.m.